Hello, welcome to my channel. Um, the time now is Sunday, 3:44, July 31st p.m. My topic today is about five different subjects. So I'm just gonna call my talk show five different subjects I like to talk about. Number one, I can't do anything without giving praises to the Most High. That's most important. All right, number one, I'm talking about people in general trying to say that Native Americans are not who they say they is. Well, I guess my mother was one who she said she was. My mother spoke pure Shoshone, and she spoke Korean, and she spoke a little Japanese, so that make her Asian. And I heard people say, "Oh, a lot of Indians won't do their DNA." Yes, they have. Mom, I seen the Indian lady on top of her DNA. She was 99% Indian. I had mine done, so nobody can tell me who I ain't. Everybody trying to claim to be Indian because they think they get some kind of money out of it. They see some of these Indians got casinos and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But all I'm trying to do is address this. Other people claim to be here first in 50 states. Why none of these people? I live in Connecticut, mostly in a Latino, African American. It's a diverse community. It's mixed, but if people claim to be Indian and all these people like, I mean, be proud of your inheritance. But African Americans to have a great inheritance too. But if you saying that y'all Indian, even white people, or if I see a lady talking, she gonna believe what the white guy said because I guess he's a colonist, like he try to colonize everybody. And if people claim to be who they say they is in 50 states. Like I live in a mixed neighborhood, like that diverse, but it's a lot of African American live here and Latinos. So in 50 states, y'all claim to be native. Um, how come none of y'all speak the native language? It's Indians speak over 40,000 different dialects, and in the African American community where I live at, I don't guarantee nobody here speaks a native language. I speak mines, not fluently, but I can speak some of my mother spoke it fluent. I wish I'm learning to speak mines now. I can speak it. My wife is Cherokee. She speaks fluent Cherokee, and right away people say, "Oh, she had mixed." A lot. You still have a lot of people walk around. It's not mixed. Indians in the South America. I seen the whole tribe. None of those people they said was mixed, but they never mixed with nobody. They live in the mountains. So then I seen people have channels with war bonnets on and have an eagle flying. That don't make you Indian when you wear a war bonnet and stuff like that. I wear this because I want to wear it, and so I would usually wear a red bandana around my head. Indians never wore what I got on neither, but some natives don't even want to be called Native American. They want to be called indigenous natives, which we are, and I don't like that. And people show I'm not knocking nobody's uh, uh, race or ethnicity. When I see the other guy's channel, you must realize being African American, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. If I had that in me, because I'm brown right away, oh, he's a black Indian. I hear everybody say that, and I'm not trying to say everything you have to prove. I don't prove myself to nobody. I heard the girl say people got a tribal card. I'll make you Indian. Well, when I see people wear on I when I first went to Foxwood, I didn't have a tribal card. I can help that. I got adapted into that. My mother came from a reservation, so automatically she had all that stuff. But when I went to Foxwood, they give you a tribal rate if you show a tribal card. So she raised your tribal card. I said, my face is my introduction. When I said that, they checked me and gave me a discount, and stuff like that. So I know who I am, and it's a shame people, everybody trying to claim to be indigenous, then they're gonna get some money or something like that. And wearing a war bonnet, like I was saying, that do not make you an Indian and stuff like that. Indians that wear war bonnets, they not a chief. Sometimes a native from a different nation, all Indians got a different belief. Sometimes from a different nation, he can see a vision, and he wear that because it's his vision. If you didn't see no vision, you can't even wear nothing like that. That's why everybody don't know what they talking about, and they trying to wipe Indians out. And 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 a lady did her DNA. I mean, she did the right that she was African American, and she come to find out she was African American and white. She had no Indian blood in her whatsoever. And so I did my DNA through my son. My mother is Shoshone, so my blood comes through her and my father and stuff. I don't have nothing else in me and stuff like that. Because some people think you don't sound like Indian because y'all watch too many goddamn Hollywood movies. You hear Indians in the movies, we go get cheap, start them war. We talk to squaw and stuff like that. And people don't even know what squaw means. Squaw in some natives' tongue, like when they call African American woman, "Go bring me a bed woman." That means he wants somebody to have sex with. He told me that, and they say squaw. That means vagina. You said I want an Indian squaw. You said I want a vagina, and so it's not a nice thing to say to an Indian woman. She wouldn't like it. And getting back to what I'm saying, people claim to be also. There's a whole lot trying to be a native. Now you have some people that's native at heart. That's a good thing. But some people, their family lied to them because if these people been here all this time, how come those states like when a guy even told me he's African American. He said I drove to South Dakota. I was delivering stuff from New York. Today he was moving furniture. You know, for that, I don't know if they still around. Remember Siemens Furniture? Somebody had ordered some furniture and bought it online, and he had to ship it because sometimes the driver don't want to go that far. They want to go and get an independent driver that works on his own. But he took the job because he wanted to, drive. He likes to drive. So he went to South Dakota. He said, I ain't see no black people there. All he see was white people and Indian. The only black one I saw, he was pumping gas with another truck like he was delivering something too. So if y'all claim to be in these 50 states like y'all was already here, I guarantee you won't hardly find none of them speak a native language. There's like 50,000 dialects that Indians speak. How come the natives on the reservation speak their native language and you don't? And people always trying to erase Indian. I get picked at a lot right here in Connecticut. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'll be out in a minute. Excuse me, there's an officer want to speak to me about assault, so don't go away. I'll be right back. Yeah, yeah, possibly downstairs. back. Sorry about that interruption. I had to give the police the description. I don't care if you call me a snitch or not. I had to protect myself. This man threatened me, stuff like that, and people know. Even though there's a lot of stuff going on with cops and citizens, but this guy threatened me, stab me, and shoot me. And the guy said he do have knives and guns because they seen it. So by me being a fifth degree black belt in Taekwondo, and the dispatch said if I'd have hit him, I'd have went to jail. But no, I wouldn't. That's self-defense. I had witnesses. This guy threatened me that he was going to his pockets like he was going to pull out something. So I said, if you got something to pull out to hurt me, it better be a gun because you miss, I'm whooping your ass. And I mean that. I don't have nobody threaten me, but I'm not bothering nobody. That's what I understand. People of color actually hate when they don't know who to blame for what. I'm a human being. I don't bother anybody. I try to mind my business. When you have demons and spirits around, you gotta be careful. That's why it's good to keep in touch with God. And like all these other people, like them audit people, they all try to act like they the boss of everybody, like they God. They are not God. You don't have to listen to them. That's why. That's what a cop just told me downstairs when they come up to me as Mr. Badge number. He told me to take a walk. We don't have to give you our badge. You engaged us first. I'm very upset today. That's why you can hear the way I'm talking. I don't bother nobody. I gotta burn my sage when I go out. I'm around a lot of evil ass people, and so that's what I was talking about uh, before about identity. A lot of people got identity crisis. I had my DNA done. I know who I am. I'm an indigenous native. I don't call my mother. Don't call myself Native American because anybody can say they're an American. Why would I say I'm an American when the country was named after an immigrant? Not that I got nothing against immigrants. I am who I am. Just like God said, I am that I am. So I know who I am. Some people don't know their culture. They go about their parents tell them, oh, yep. Sometimes you see a person in your family that's African American. You might have a person in your family that lived like in 1920, and when they see around the person, see a person with long hair. Oh yeah, see the Indian hair don't make you no goddamn in native either. We weren't even Indians. Columbus did that. We were just indigenous people. So, but now some Indians say I'm Native American because you say indigenous. People don't know any. They won't know what you're talking about. Indigenous mean the original people of the land. And I know for a fact that my mother's tribe been here for 10,000 years. So if that was the case, not that I'm taking nothing from African American people or mixed people, and a lot of Indians are not mixed. You know, depending some Indians they never even seen a helicopter or nothing. I seen on the eyewitness news these Indians from South America. If you see the way they look, they ain't mixed with nothing because they ain't, nobody can even go where they act. They'll kill you. So I think it's South America, Central America. These Indians live in the rainforest. I seen them on the eyewitness news, and when they was looking at the helicopter, they didn't know what it was. They was throwing slingshots, and they were so accurate. Even hit the helicopter, they had to pull up higher because they almost hit the helicopter. So when all these people run around here saying that, they don't know the first thing. You got natives that don't even live on a reservation, but they practice their tradition. It's as good as an Indian on a reservation. And like the lady was saying, when they were talking about the Standing Rock, the pipeline, I support those natives and stuff like that because they putting gasoline in the water somewhere because I seen it on television. And that's why I had a lady thought I was from that reservation. I said, no, I'm supporting these natives. Yeah, I had Standing Rock Indian Reservation on my T-shirt. I had the American flag upside down. Oh, everybody got pissed off. My uncle that served in the military, he was in World War II. He's he's 99 years old. He said, when you have the American flag upside down, it's not disrespect. It's a SOS call. It's a distress call. You ask for help. So I wear what I want to wear. I don't wear nothing to try to please people. You can't please people no kind of way or fashion. They gonna find some fault in you. It's like a girl can be very attractive. Somebody gonna find fault about her, or if a man is very attractive and nice, oh, something wrong with him. They gonna find fault. That's how people is. You can't win no matter what. That's why I don't pay a lot of people no attention. But if somebody threaten your life like this man threatened to shoot me over a goddamn line, and then he was talking about knock your brains out your head. So I struck back. You don't forgot your ancestry what happened to your people. And I didn't meant to say it, but you attacking my authenticity. But when you attack somebody else, they don't like it. They feel they can do what you want, but if you strike back, they don't like it. I said your ancestors will be very disappointed in you, and your ancestors got hung by the neck, dragged through the streets, burned on from a hanging tree, shot to death, all kinds of things, raped up women and mutilated their bodies. And I remind you of slavery. As I give you a bag of cotton, man, you belong with those white people. I can tell you a bundle of joy. You the type who would wreck your own people. I can tell you this guy was acting. And another thing, people of color hate one another, but they don't hate the so-called white man. I'm not saying all white people are bad, but I saw in New York the same thing he did when this black guy bumped into another black guy. He was ready to tear this man's head off, and then he bumped into a white guy. Oh, my bag. You all right, sir? Picked the white guy's suitcase up and handed it to him. The white guy went on his merry way. But the brother, he was ready to tear his damn head off. They made you hate yourself. And nobody now, just like people trying to say that natives wasn't here first. No matter who was here first, but I know my mother's tribe been here a long time, over 10,000 years. And why? And people think, oh, what's an Indian to look like? And I said, that's the old phrase people use. I'm not trying to be funny, but natives in my mother's tribe, and they've been looking like that for the last 10,000 years. And all Indians are not mixed, and all Indians don't have no white in them either. Because I saw Indians do their DNA on television, and sometimes it make me doubt who I am. And then I said, no, I know who I am. My mother was a Shoshone. She spoke her native language when she used to go to Foxwood. She was sitting there talking her native language with other Shoshones. So how come none of y'all speak the language? We've been here that long, here first. White people said, some African Americans said, Puerto Ricans said. I don't got nothing against nobody, but I knew a guy. He said, "How could people say they Chinese or Indian when that's not even a woman's tribe? That was an all men tribe." And a guy said, "Those Indians got wiped out 495 years ago. So how could you be what you say you is today?" That's what I told people. People think all this stuff. I see some people go all out. They be wearing native stuff out on the street and make people, that don't make you an Indian. I could see people adopted or like you might have an Indian spirit in you. So in that way, you is considered an Indian, even if you're not. But you got an old soul in your body. And getting to the number two topic, I have to address something else. Forget about what I just said. That's the conversation over. This is a new conversation. I got three more topics to talk about. This goes out fake Mike, real news, and ordinary miracles. I hear him say that a lot. I'm not trying to bash y'all or anything, but when I take offense to that when y'all be saying cops are not heroes as the fire department is. I had a lot of law enforcement all in America. You don't know, I had a lot of cops in my family die, so I took offense to that. Even though I almost been a cop, but I wouldn't want to be a cop because they already have a hard job. And when the cop be telling y'all you can go first. Y'all would say, you can go first. Y'all try to play like y'all don't know why he's saying that. I've seen cops get attacked from behind. That's why they do that and stuff like that. Then y'all was saying the walk of shame. It's not in no walk of shame he's doing. He's walking away from you. He's done. He don't want to talk to you no more. 'Cause you can't reason to some of y'all. And I very took that offense when you said the fire department are real heroes. I had a lot of law enforcement. I guess they wasn't heroes. Died saving other people, so I guess they wasn't heroes. That's why people shouldn't say things that they don't really do research on. I didn't like that and stuff like that. And a lot of y'all pretend y'all don't want no. Oh, I'm not looking for no confrontation. Yes, you is. Y'all have to look for confrontation. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't have a channel. Nobody not gonna look at nothing blank on there. All y'all feminist building. That's why y'all have to interact with people, and I don't think that's right. And y'all, all y'all say the same thing because all y'all do the same thing. And I don't care how you sugarcoat it. What y'all do is harassment, and that's why the cops tell y'all to get a new job. Y'all can say I'm a journalist and a press. I spoke to eyewitness news reporter in New York. And I said, "Do you watch those audit people?" He said, "No, I don't watch them." I said, "Yeah, they attack y'all because y'all have assignments. They have to make up assignments, and they just show up on all these places. What the hell? You be filming inside of a police car? What is that for?" And I see a lot of time they put children in channel. They said, "We don't film children. Y'all don't have common decency. If you see a child, don't put them in a video. They be in a video. Guys, see it." And a lot of time the cop could be doing his job. Y'all come rapping and start harassing him. He do, and my uncle said he do not have to recite no Third Amendment to y'all, and y'all want every cop. Y'all, I know y'all hate cops, cause y'all think y'all want to come where they at. You don't like them, but you using them to make your channel look good and stuff like that. That's why some cops don't say no. When they don't say no, they eat y'all up because y'all looking for y'all looking for a reaction. That's what y'all want, and y'all be begging the cop to say something to y'all so y'all get a reaction out of him. And when y'all use people's image on y'all films, y'all don't have common courtesy, but y'all don't tell them that you're using their image without their permission, and you making money off that. Y'all don't give them none of the money. When y'all go to every different states and all that stuff, y'all be saying, "I pay your salary." I don't think your tax dollar cover every damn state. That's why they be looking at y'all like that. And when y'all don't see a sign, y'all just walk up at something when you don't see no sign. If I walk in a building, I don't see no sign. I'm not gonna just walk up in the building. You can get arrested in certain places like that. Y'all don't ask. Y'all just bogart and stuff like that. And Narragansett Press, I watch what he does too. He has no compassion or sympathy for nobody and stuff like that. I think that's wrong. And I don't like it, but I don't bash nobody, because like I said, a lot of y'all act like that. It's because I told a girl a lot of them don't want to give ID because a lot of them ain't nothing but common criminals trying to check other people. I can tell where they talk. A lot of them is hoodlums, and half of them I see they pull their records on them. Some of them got records. I see one older guy, he beat his wife. That's why I know cops question. When they question, he know the cop talking about. What are you talking about? He beats his wife. Then y'all be saying all that necessary stuff. Do you beat your wife or your boyfriend? How you know the man is gay? Y'all just make assumptions. Just look what the cop don't recite the Third Amendment. You don't have to. You engage him. He didn't come up to you. Y'all do that because y'all need views bad and stuff like that. So when they tell you not to talk to the police, that's a common criminal move right there. Like you got something to hide. Y'all to act like we in Nazi Germany. As y'all was saying it's not Nazi Germany. Y'all making it like that. I see how y'all talk to people. And I wish y'all stop saying the fire department is heroes. You have a lot of good cops that die in the line of duty. Y'all motherfuckers don't know that. I don't understand why y'all don't know that. My cousin died in the line of duty protecting a guy. This guy was trying to stab this guy and get his gold chain. She leaped right in front of the boy, and the guy stabbed her in the neck, and she bled out. So I guess she wasn't a hero either. Y'all keep saying the fire. Y'all get the fire department credit for everything. You had a lot of good cops that died. What about all them cops died in the road places? I guess all of them was bad, so they deserved the building to fall on top of them. They wasn't heroes either. Y'all people should watch what they say. I know a lot of people got law enforcement in their family. Not all cops are bad. Some even when a cop be saying something right, y'all are tiring. Y'all run that into the ground. And y'all hide behind that amendment. The cop can be having a cordial conversation, and when it's like when the guy was talking to this lady, something personal, the other person would not even move. And she said, "I don't want my personal business out there." And the cop told him to stand back. He wouldn't move because he had common courtesy. You had to film everything they say. Y'all try like y'all there for the people. Y'all there for y'all pockets. Y'all ain't there for nothing but the pockets. It's a hustle. It's a new way of making fast money. Then they dumb follow to the precinct and flood the precinct. Like I said, mother, you could be calling somebody to get killed. Enough about that talk. Moving on to number three. Number three is Indians, indigenous people. Um, Nobody really cares about indigenous people. They always trying to claim they are the indigenous people. And I look at my wife, because my wife is fair skinned. They probably call her, oh, she's half white. Yeah, she ain't no Indian. That's what the guy told me today, and I went off on him. I said the same thing. He said to me, then you're not a real African American, whatever they say. Those that's titles. I don't go by titles. I'll let people call you that. First they were saying colored, Negro, Afro American, then it went on. Those is titles. That's like the audit people, like fake like them. They like saying they're the boss because it gives them power. And I told you before that word boss is not a good word. It just means boss means you are overseer. That means that you the new slave master. That's what they call when you look at the boss on in slavery. That's what a white man was. He was an overseer. He still is. But y'all always want to fight one another. But like it's like when I was in the parking lot about a month ago, a bunch of Puerto Rican children, boys, and followed me. Young boys walked to the parking lot, harassing people. One of them threw a concrete brick and knocked me upside my head. Nothing wasn't done about it, and I went inside to get the officer. He was worried about how I parked the car and going after them. And nobody made no arrest. I went to the hospital. I had a mild concussion. They could have killed me. And these was all Puerto Ricans that bothered me. That's why I said nobody bothered white. That's why this white lady said, I don't have no problem getting stopped. The cop never stopped me because you're white. That's why he's not stopping. I heard a cop said he lost his badge for that. He said, I only shoot Puerto Ricans and black niggas. That's just what he said. He pulled this lady over on the highway. And she got scared. And she said, oh, you're all right. I just checking. He said, don't worry, because I got scared of you. He don't be worried. Don't worry. I only shoot niggas and Latinos, Puerto Ricans. And that went viral. That cop lost his job. I think he quit. Now, my next topic, number four. Uh, Number four, I'm talking about my brothers and sisters in Pueblo, New Mexico, Pueblo Village. The village like a Pueblo Apache. He's not saying I'm Pueblo Apache. He's saying he's a Pueblo, but he live in that village. They live in Adobe house. These are the topics I like to talk about. These natives need help. So once I get my money organized, I'm gonna send them money for their I got a GoFundMe page for those Indians. They don't have stoves now. They need those stoves. Wood burning every year. Some of them freeze to death, like children, men and women, children. They never make the news. Nobody gives a damn. When it comes to an indigenous person, oh, hell with him. But they concerned with other countries like that fight they having with food on them. That's their fight. Why you getting involved in that? But people raising money. I'm not feel bad for them, but people raising money for them. But you don't see nobody raising money for indigenous people. Indigenous people get stolen from their reservation all the time. Nothing get done about it. You know why? Because they don't care. The city don't care either. Fifth and final topic. I just want people to love each other. So, but I know that's an impossible task to do. People hate one another and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't like what their ancestors went through, so they try to take it out on everybody. They even say that, well, we're not the indigenous people. A person can have dark skin. He don't even have to have necessarily no black blood in him. I don't have to prove a damn thing to nobody. I get insulted all the time. Even my this native girl I used to go with, I met at Foxwell. Her name is Judy Adi. She said they got Indians as dark to real light. Because he's light, that don't make him a mix with a white man. Like people are mixed people. You got full blooded Indians. My mother in Holly had nothing in her but Indian. She was scared to take a DNA test herself. And I'm just upset, You can't just go around posting things and putting things on and think that's what a native believe in. A war bond, I seen a guy come to the courtroom that had a war bond on. The guy that was showing the video on YouTube, he said he's not a native and stuff like that. And you would, if you come from a certain tribe, getting back to that, if a person is from Nigeria, he gonna look like his people. He not gonna look like a person from Kenya. He's from a different tribe. So all these people keep saying they was here first. How can all them don't look like the people from back then. They try to get their hair from white people. That's not true either. You had Indians that lived. I talked to the shamans and the holy man. He said you had an Indian that lived like 1,000 years ago and stuff. Didn't have no kind of straight hair like they think. Oh, you got straight hair, you mix with white. That's not necessarily true either. So that's all I have to say about the 5 subjects of life. So if you like what I said, comment, like, share, and subscribe. So I'm getting ready to go now. I'm tired. So I'll see y'all later. Canada, Guado. I mean, take care. Have a blessed night.